There are many valid reasons why you should consider relocating and working abroad, but for many, the biggest draw is the chance to significantly increase their earning potential. Sure, nice weather and living in a fantastic location are great incentives, but money is often the real driving factor. Certain countries strive in different industries depending on their climate, economy, and ultimately on what positions are most needed in different regions. The countries mentioned in this video are ranked according to their average monthly income and minimum wages, which are published by the International Labor Organization. However, one should also consider the local cost of living and taxes. All in all, it will depend on your career prospects and possibilities to find a job in one of these countries. The average monthly incomes are expressed in US dollars. So here are 10 high salary paying countries to work. Number 10. Belgium. Belgium holds the number one spot on the Global Workplace Happiness Index. The index measures not only how happy employees are with their jobs, but also their confidence in the local economy and their chances of finding their next job, as well as their satisfaction in their career prospects in the next few years. Additionally, this small nation has 3 official languages: Flemish Dutch, French, and German. A good part of its workforce also speaks English. The average monthly salary in this country is estimated to be around $4,700. This is a very reasonable amount considering the cost of living in Belgium is relatively lower than other European Union states. Furthermore, foreign employees are issued with a work permit and labor card within 10 to 15 days. As such, Belgium has one of the fastest and most flexible procedures in Europe. Number 9. Singapore. The Global Competitiveness Report named Singapore as the world's second prospering economy. As the economy is booming, Singapore companies are hungry to acquire overseas specialists, offering top salaries and lucrative benefit packages to attract highly skilled workers and talents. With a median salary of $4,800 per month, engineers can earn up to $80,000 annually, whereas general practitioners usually receive around $100,000 per year. Additionally, the personal income tax rate is quite low in Singapore. For non-residents, a flat rate of 10% is paid as income tax on all the income gained while staying in Singapore. For those with a residence permit, the income tax can range from 0 to 4% if the earnings are less than $7,000. In addition, all of your earnings gained overseas and brought to the country are not subjected to any taxes. Number 8. Australia. Australia is the only country in the Southern Hemisphere featured on the list of the highest salaries in the world by country. Apart from beautiful beaches and terrain, the sparsely populated country is a true economic powerhouse. Australia also has a welcoming immigration policy, especially for those willing to study in the country and then start a career in Australia right after. However, some of these immigration policies are on a halt due to the pandemic. Nevertheless, the average monthly income is estimated to be around $4,800. But keep in mind, benefit costs in Australia are not among the highest, and the taxes will take a lot of your salary package. Furthermore, it has a multicultural society with people from different parts of the world coming and settling here. In fact, 43% of Australians have parents of overseas origin or were born overseas. Number 7. USA. The United States not only has the largest economy in the world, but also some of the highest salaries. The country has the overall highest total GDP among all nations, and the US dollar is considered as a global reserve currency. The USA is also home to some of the biggest tech companies, which have some of the highest IT salaries in the world. As the US is such a large country, salary rates may differ drastically depending on where you are based, but you can expect to be well recompensed if you work in one of its tech hubs, such as San Francisco, Austin, or New York City. The average gross wage in the United States is $60,000 per year, while the average monthly income is around $5,000. Number 6. Germany. More people are flocking to Germany for their opportunities and benefits, everyone from college graduates to workers close to retiring. If you're considering starting your own business, even better. Germany is one of the best countries to form your own startup. The unemployment rate in Germany right now is a mere 3.6%. Compare that to the European Union's overall unemployment rate of 7.6%, and it's easy to see that Germany's economy is booming. It has many benefits for their employees, particularly more so than other countries. For one, the minimum wage in Germany is projected to rise through the years as Europe's largest economy. Currently, the average monthly salary in Germany is estimated to be above $5,000. Additionally, its employment laws are generally more favorable to workers, especially their termination protection, collective bargaining agreements, and holidays. Number 5. Netherlands. Despite the fact that the Netherlands is a small country and has a relatively small population, they've managed to make their economy one of the biggest in the world. The country has an above-average level of economic growth and an enviably low rate of unemployment, while the Dutch complement their well-paid jobs with a famously comfortable lifestyle. Its average monthly income is around $5,500, and for those starting their own business, the Dutch government also helps small businesses to grow by simplifying bureaucracy, offering tax breaks, and continuously updating government policies. A thriving economy offering a wealth of job and career opportunities is one of the best reasons to work in the Netherlands. Number 4. Norway. Norway is one of the wealthiest countries in the world, attracting qualified workforce to the country on a constant basis. Its capital, Oslo, offers a high quality of living and may be the ideal place for professionals seeking career growth. While this is downset by high living costs, Norway is a strikingly beautiful place to live, and as with most Scandinavian countries, it is run by a socially progressive government. The average monthly income in this country is roughly around $5,700. There are many employment positions available in Norway for foreigners. Most of these jobs are in the oil, shipping, and fishing industries. It is considerably easier to land a job in Norway if you are an EU citizen. Number 3. Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a tiny nation in Western Europe bordering Belgium, France, and Germany. With a small population of just over 600,000 inhabitants, Luxembourg also happens to be one of the countries with the highest salaries in the world. The average gross wage in Luxembourg is $70,000 per year, while the average monthly income is around $5,700. Expats mostly benefit from the strong, high-tech-driven service sector of the country and the recently introduced special tax exemptions for expats working in Luxembourg. One of the top economic sectors in the country is banking, and executives can earn up to $300,000 per year, plus bonuses. Number 2. Denmark. Denmark is a Scandinavian nation with some of the highest living standards in the world. The tax rate here is very high, but the government spends the money for healthcare program, education, and social programs, so its citizens do not even hesitate to pay taxes. The country is oftentimes ranked as the happiest nation in the world, although the metrics are quite subjective. What is not subjective about Denmark are its high salaries, considerably above its southern neighbor, Germany. Minimum wages in Denmark are not defined, but still this country has the lowest income inequality in the world. The most interesting thing is that there is no foreign debt on this country. Here, employees receive an average monthly income of $6,000. Apart from high salaries, Denmark is one of the easiest countries to do business in the world. Number 1. Switzerland. Switzerland is a tiny landlocked nation right in the heart of Europe. Unlike most of its neighbors, Switzerland is not part of the European Union and does not use the euro single currency. Having its own currency and one of the most solid banking systems in the world are just some of the advantages allowing Switzerland to maintain and grow its wealth over the past centuries. It comes as no surprise that Switzerland has some of the highest salaries in the world. The average monthly income in Switzerland is roughly around $6,500. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more amazing content.